Good day, everyone. Welcome to classroom. So today we'll be talking about the empirical formula and the molecular formula. In chemistry, we have some formulas that we talk about. Then the empirical formula is the simplest form of formula that actually shows the ratio of the constituent elements. Then for the molecular formula, you have it to show the actual atoms in that formula. Then we have what we call the structural formulas that shows the structure. Yes, by the time you get to SS3, you'll be seeing under your organic chemistry, you see structures of certain compounds, especially your hydrocarbon. So we're going to empirical and molecular formula and have a practical question on the board. Okay, so I have a hydrocarbon contains what? Carbon and hydrogen. So, and the two of them have percentage. So for my hydrogen, for my carbon, I have what? I have 80%. Then for my hydrogen, I have 20%. So I'm going to do something like this. My carbon and my hydrogen. I have just two elements in this particular one that we're working with. Okay, so my 80% is going to be under carbon. You just follow the question right away. Then under my hydrogen, my 20%. So this is the percentage by composition. So then I'm going to divide by what? By the atomic mass. Carbon is 12. Hydrogen is 1. Okay, I hope you are following. Then if I'm to divide 80 divided by 12, I will have what? 6.67. So 20 divided by 1 will still give me 20. So the next step is to divide by the smallest. So the smallest here is actually what? The smallest here is 6.67. Divided by 6.67. So of course here I will have 1. Then here I will have 3. So my empirical formula here is expected to be C1. Of course, I don't have to write the 1. H3. Okay, so this is my empirical formula. So we are done with the first part of the question. So the second part says we should look for what? We should look for, if the relative atomic mass is 30, find the molecular formula. Find the molecular formula. Okay, so this is what we have here. So I'm going to do CH3 bracket N equals to what? 30. But mind you, there are some questions that they will give you vapor density here. So anytime they give you vapor density instead of relative atomic mass, make sure you multiply times 2 before you go ahead with the value. All right. So carbon is 12 plus hydrogen is 1 times 3 will give me what? 15. So I will have 15 N equals to 30. My N equals to 30 divided by 15. So my N is 2. So if I want to write my molecular formula now, my molecular formula is going to be CH3N. And you know that my N is 2, so CH3N, CH3 into bracket of 2. So if I'm to multiply the 2 through the bracket, 2 times 3 here will give me 6. 2 times 1 will give me 2. So my molecular formula here will now be what? C2H6. Okay, so it's very, very simple. So try and solve more examples. So see you in the next class. Thank you.